Donald Trump does maintain his large delegate lead, but he still needs now 53% of the remaining delegates to get a lock on his nomination. And of course, just moments ago, we had this brand new Fox News poll. 59% of voters think a nomination should go to whoever has the most delegates at the convention. So is a contested convention inevitable? I want to bring back Gina Loudon, Mercedes Schlapp, Ford O'Connell, and Mike Shields. And Mike, I know we said earlier, we talked about these rules. I interviewed Reince Priebus a few weeks ago, and I got the impression that these rules could be rewritten ahead of the convention. And if so, wouldn't it be easier on the GOP if they sort of listened to the voice of the people and gave the guy with the most votes the nomination?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, the party rules are not going to be rewritten. There are some convention rules that you set up for every convention that the delegates will decide at their rules meeting of the delegates. And I think one of the interesting things, one of your previous guests...
Is that semantics, though? I mean, it feels like you're doing some verbal gymnastics here. I mean, they get to change the rules, but it's not changing the rules.
Well, let me get to the main point here. One of your previous guests had talked about the establishment trying to put, they don't like Ted Cruz, they might put someone else in there. The delegates at the convention are going to make the decision. And I don't know if any of your other guests or any of your viewers have ever been to like a local county Republican Party meeting. Those people are not the establishment. I don't know what anyone's perception of the establishment is, but the people that are getting elected in the states to go be delegates to the convention are your down-home Republican activists at the county level that are coming. They're the furthest thing from the establishment you're ever going to find.
Yeah,
they're the people that are going to make the decision.
They're the grassroots folks who wear the hats with all the buttons from the last 18.
Right.
Yeah, Gina,
right.
You were the one who made that point. You want to? Yeah. What do you want to say to that?
Yes, and I've actually been a delegate, and I've been at these events many times, and my husband's been elected, and so I'm very familiar with the arm twisting that goes on by the party elite. There's nobody that's going to fool me and tell me that this is a bunch of grassroots people. I'm not saying there aren't grassroots people there, but I'm saying deals are cut, and there is a lot of pressure for future runs, for jobs. I'm telling you, Charles, this does not go down in a wholesome way. I'm under no illusion.
All right. In other words, Ford, a lot of people are going to be holding their nose and getting their arms twisted.
Well, that's a real possibility, but understand that either Trump gets 1237. There's only 944 delegates remaining, and understand something else. There's a couple hundred that are basically unbound. If Donald Trump is truly the master of the art of the deal, we're going to find out if he does fall short of 1,200, whether or not he could actually twist, because we have 40 days from California on June 7th to the convention in Cleveland on July 18th. So guess what? There's a lot of time. Even if he doesn't get 1237, he could do his own arm twisting before the convention.
Mercedes, if it goes past the second vote that they talk about, would that be the sort of clear indication in that they are looking for an alternative and that probably Donald Trump will not get the nomination despite coming in with the most delegates and votes?
Well, what happens right now is if after that first ballot, you're talking that close to 2/3 of those delegates become free agents. So at that point, you're seeing what you're seeing, Charles, is two campaigns going on right now. The campaign, the current primary campaign, and then you have the campaign for the delegates. And that's exactly what Cruz's people are doing, and that's exactly what Trump's people are doing and Kasich's people are doing. They're going out, reaching out to these delegates and trying to win over their support. So this, of course, could be that they don't want Trump and that then they would seek for an alternative like a Cruz or even a Kasich, for that matter.
All right, guys, that was some great stuff.
Charles?
Yeah, real quick, Gina.
Charles, can I add, if they are so interested in not subverting the will of the voters, then why don't they get Kasich out of the race and let Ted Cruz and Donald Trump have a run at it, because they are the leading contenders?
I love that. I love that idea, although I don't think Kasich is going anywhere. Hey, guys, thanks a lot. We did learn a lot. That was really great. We're going to talk now when we come back about Donald Trump.